Generic greetings. In the previous episode, we got a lot of the odd jobs done, and a lot of that revolved around essentially going around and putting several door servos in fact, the doors as well. Many things like that. I actually got some janitors wiping what would be a cave floor all the way around the outside, which is not entirely accurate, but, needs must. We do need access to the outer area. Either way, we got a lot of things put in. As you can see, we've got our guard patrols, we've got our staff room, we've got automatic door controls, got loads of stuff like that. In this episode, we'll be getting prisoners, in fact, in 1 hour, 40 minutes, in fact, 1 minute, 37 seconds. We will get prisoners, 7 low risk, 1 medium risk, 7 low risk, 7 medium, and 1 high risk. I did open it to pretty much anyone that wants to arrive, so it's whatever it gives us. That's what people have said. There's also been people saying, why don't we have death row in here? Because it's a little bit grim. Also, I just didn't think about it. I'm actually not against it in this. It could be an interesting thing to put in this area, but we just haven't gone for it. Either way, in the previous episode, as I mentioned, we got all the other stuff in, like we have tables and benches and expanded the kitchen, stuff like that, and we've got prisoners turning up. So what I'm going to do is just pause it for a moment while we go ahead and check our grants. We've got trading, work assignment, and dormitory on the go. That's fine. But we do need to change our regime, because at the moment, it's all free time, which is not good. So we'll have sleep time between 12 and probably, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go to bed at 11 and 7, and then shower. We'll have a good 8 hours there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9, because of where it starts and ends. Yeah, it's still a good amount of sleep there. So we'll have a shower time at 7. We'll have a shower. Have a shower a little bit further back there. Free time, and then we'll have 2 hours of eat, and then 2 hours of eat before we go to bed, and then we've got several things in the middle where we just don't have much to do. So I think we're going to go for work stroke free time. So anyone that's not working gets free time, or rather, or do I have work curfew? I think we'll have work free time, and then in between this we have work curfew. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you work, then guess what? It's all good. You get to work. If you don't work, well, you have free time on your hands. If you don't have work at this area, you then have to have a curfew, so you get locked back in your cells. And I might even put that for 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, because it's different, and it might riot, but we'll see how it goes. So we also need to change our policy, which we don't have access to, which is a bloody nightmare. Why don't we have access to it? It would be policy there. That's from the overseer. We don't have dogs nor intelligence. Well, that's obvious. And probably go for body armor and pistols, maybe. I don't like the idea of open armory. I know it's just people go there and get themselves some like 10mm pistols. Probably it's Fallout, isn't it? Or maybe they'll get some laser pistols. Yeah, laser pistols probably. And well, that'll do for now. We've also got bonds, which allows us to. And we'll get micromanagement as well. It also allows us to do different things like, well, bonds is just you not buy and sell, you can get loans. So anyway, prisoners are turning up. This should be good. Obviously, all of our door control systems are set up. There's been a couple of mistakes which I've gone around and changed them up, and most people should hopefully be happy with that. We've got our atrium here, which currently doesn't have a purpose. It is actually just a straight atrium, like, well, a yard essentially. So we can probably put some weight benches in it. And we can have this as like a gime. So we'll have this as a gime. Why not? And we'll rotate these. Oh, you can't rotate them around because it's game is game. And these ones have just got Vault-Tec stuff on them. That's fine. There you go. We've also got some terminals, which maybe we can have. Do you want to have terminals in here? I don't know. Would we just put them across there? Do we need all the weight benches? Essentially, I don't think we need all the weight benches, do we? We'll cancel all those off for a second, and we'll put them like, I don't know. We could probably put them right at the back, or just put them in the corner like so. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll have to put them the same here. There's a couple more we've actually put in, and then we can put our terminals in the center as well. Although I like the idea of like a table and bench in here. But is it necessary? Is it really necessary? I don't think it is really. The problem is that the terminals look a bit too. They're just like. I mean, I know they are. The terminals in Fallout are more like on the ground, aren't they? So they're always on a table. We'll do that. I think that's okay. We still haven't put the ones over here, so I'm just going to put them in the corner like so. That should fill that need right up. So, cracking on here, we've got a couple of things. Oh, we're a couple of things missing out of. We've got. I've just got to keep pausing here. We've got a couple of things that we are missing out on. So we have this not designated. Oh, sorry, this designated as a room, and I'm going to cancel that off because it doesn't have water, which obviously will slightly alter our intake, but that's fine with me. We will be getting this finished off this episode, this entire section. I'll be doing that in a moment. But what I want to do first is I want to go to room and I want to designate these as rooms. 1, 2. And then obviously we need a jail cell, which is actually a solitary one. And then this is our dog. So we'll change that over to a, where is it? A security door. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll go 5, 6. There we are. 36 grand in the kitty, so more than enough caps to finish this thing off. And we are getting some prisoners, he says. Because, as you can see, it's actually a transport. So what they've done, they've put loads of dogs at the front here. And they've got a random armed guard or something like that, and then we've got the well, it's essentially the sniper from Team Fortress 2. It's actually it is just the sniper, isn't it? That's what they use around the place. And following on from the well, me pissing off Australian people in the last episode, I guess they are going to be outside in the sniper towers. You know, sniping's a good job, mate. Challenging work outdoors. Blah blah blah. Because that's a really good shot that they did. Anyway, we've got some vault dwellers. As you can see, they've all turned up. There they are. Hi, everybody. How is it going? And there's even some more here. So I would love to click on intelligence and tell you what sort of traits these have, but I really can't. So it looks like they've actually got different vault suits. So the ones in blue, I'm guessing, are our standard. Are these low risk? They are low risk, yes. And the ones in green will be medium, yes. And then the one in like almost a... Well, that's a high risk. What is it, though? It's like... Well, it is green again. You would think they would go for, like, a red boiler suit or something. So they've got reputation _ preacher _ high. Their person has gained a cult following and is able to convert others to their religion, giving them the spirituality need. That might be good, because we haven't got one of these in here. And you can see risk is high, confirmed, no. It just tells you the risk, it doesn't tell you what he's done. Apparently he killed 1,645 grammar murderer. He was a good engineering student, I can hardly say this, but Lord Gaben took his whole life and made him a gamer murderer. He killed 1,645 gamer nearby. That doesn't even, does that make sense? He killed 1,645 gamer nearly. I can hardly see it because of the scan lines, and I don't even think it makes sense anywhere. Either way, he's got 30 years. Good luck. So everyone is being brought in, and obviously they will go over to their cells. So what we'll do, we'll just go over to our rooms, and I want to do a couple of things. We need to go cleaning maintenance closet, it's called in this. I'm guessing it's a cleaning cupboard, but it's a maintenance closet. There we go. There's that, and we need to go to laundry because we haven't got one. And oh no, we don't have laundry. Oh no. Go for work assignments. Actually, that's a thing. Workshop and the laundry. Oh, okay. So we do have cleaning cupboards. We just don't have the other one. So we'll go to our... I was going to say deployment, but I can't actually plan it off because I can't assign anyone there. So everyone is being brought down, and as you can see, they are... Well, let's just have a quick run through from the beginning. So there is... Yeah, well, there's one person going to be brought in. So these guys are carrying things like terminals in. So we've got 14 vault dwellers, and obviously we've got a total of 12 guards, and some of them are on patrol. Maybe it's best if we get some more. So we'll go to guards 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got more guards than prisoners, but obviously by the time we're filled up, it's okay. So... I mean, most of the vault is actually, it's like to run itself. Like, the staff are, you know, they're all there to essentially keep the vault running. There's very few, there's very few that are just sort of lays around and such. Oh, look at that, vault door. That's pretty cool. There you go. So that doesn't roll, which is a shame. Yeah, if it rolled, that would look cool. So... Malone here, so he's getting taken through. I'm just watching all of the automatic doors. You can see that they look like they're working okay. They're coming up with the doors and they open up. Obviously, these doors can be opened up anywhere. These ones. It's there's not one there. We're missing one there. And there. No, we don't need one there. But we do need one there. We do need one here. Okay. And we'll go for our servo, which we can't put on that side. Put on that side. Yeah, so we've got all the doors opening and closing very well. And these doors can be opened via the guards anywhere. There you go. And they've all been brought in. Because these are standard doors, so they can be opened by the guards. Right. Excellent. It works. Whew. And it hasn't destroyed itself yet, which is most good. So, we'll go to staff. And actually, no, not staff. We're on patrols here. Guard patrol. Okay. Guard patrol of this side, because this is going to be our protective custody, because I always forget it and I really want to get it done now. So put a toilet on either side and then a bed in the bottom, like so. And then we can put anything else in that we want. So maybe put a bookshelf in, like that. And then we put televisions and whatnot in there as well. But this will be protective custody. So, danger level, well, the degree of unrest it's actually called now. That's good. The degree of unrest in your vault, according to your security chief. 11 vault dwellers. Hang on. 11 vault dwellers say they have a good living conditions. Good. I'm glad, because these are actually rated higher, I would assume. I haven't got the intelligence open, so I need the intelligence tab. Come on, unlock it quickly. Policy, bonds, micromanagement. Intelligence is almost there. But yeah, these are actually slightly bigger than normal like rooms. So if we check, we can see that. We can't see that. Here we go. I'm just checking here. I'm just checking all of the traits. Some zealots, some gunslingers. Oh, good grief, this is a new one. Gunslingers then. You've seen the wastes. They are not intimidated by armed guards and are less likely to surrender to them. Night person. Unaffected by punishment, and jail does nothing to make him feel repressed. They're fine with just sitting by themselves for hours. Fighter, they fight. Zealot, gain a cult following, is able to convert others. Right, so actually, to be honest with you, going on, the narrative of what we've mentioned before, this vault could have been set up to house people with previous experience of, well, not just violence, but just crimes, essentially. Crims. And over the years, they've died off, or they've been let out, or whatever, and now we're still trying to conduct the experiment by bringing people in from the wastes. That's one really, really dedicated overseer, isn't it? Good grief. So, we'll crack it on to max speed here. So we've got a total of... what we need to do is change this to protective custody. No, why is these not changed to protective custody? Damn it. Why are these not changed? Why can I not change those just to protective custody? Look, it's not doing it. Dismantle and dismantle. And we'll probably put on... What doors have we got on? What doors are these? It doesn't tell me. Security door. It is a security door. I thought it was. So security door. We're going to put these security doors on here, because then these will be proper. I put the bigger vaults on. The bigger vault doors on, but I don't know if we're going to have that. So we're not making any money. I don't know how you would make caps. Maybe like a town in the waste somewhere is saying, look, we've got some criminals. Can you house them, please? And we go, like, yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, come aboard, all aboard. And damn it, look, they're jail cells, right? And these are rooms, but I can't have that entire thing as protective custody. I don't want it as protective custody. I want just this bit as protective custody. That's a pain, because this should be separate rooms. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because these have to be protective custody. But it won't let me because of the designation. And these are jail cells. The only thing I can do is start removing doors and walls and stuff and things like that. And really mess around with it. But I honestly, that's a future me problem. We've got other things to deal with. So, what do we need to do? Well, first things first, we need to go for the kitchen safety and hygiene. We'll start that up. We'll go for general education program. We'd like to start that up, but we can't at the moment. Spiritual guidance, again, we'd like to start that up, but we don't have it. So there's several things we need to sort out. So we'll go over to our logistics work assignment. We'll assign people over there. We'll assign people over in the kitchen, and we should be able to go over to laundry, which we do now have, and then put in the laundry area. And then we will need to obviously fill this up with things like laundry machines. So we'll put in some gaps around them. Why not? Why not? Because it really is annoying. I guess we shouldn't do this at all. It's a silly idea. Table will go there, and then finally ironing board we'll put in. How do we want to put the ironing board in? 1, 2, 3. There you go. And there's our laundry. That'll do us for now. And because, you know, laundry baskets, you just spam them essentially because they end up shifting. So there's that. We will need to connect them up with water and power. There's the power. And there's the water. And once that's sorted, we should be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't think we need 14 people on that. So we've actually got that assignment done straight away. That was quite an easy grant. Corporate security rating, which is get dog handlers and armed guards. People say we should get armed guards just in case. Whether or not we have them patrol is a different matter. There are also some people mentioning about the splitting of the people. So whether we have an area for low risk, medium risk, high risk, things like that. It was a bit all over the place, to be honest. There was no real consensus on that one. So what we're going to do is just going to have it mixed. So anyone can be anywhere. It's all based on their overall performance. So it doesn't matter whether you're low risk or high risk. You all get just assigned to a random room, just the same as everybody else. And then if you're better, then obviously you might move over to this slightly better one there. That's what we're going to have. We've got Pip-Boy Repair Facility, which is actually the workshop as far as I can tell. We've got Education Program, Corporate Security Rating. We're going to go for that one because it's quite an easy one, I think, to do. Because we just need to go over here and dog. Actually, you know what? No, let's forget about that for now. We don't want to do that for now. What we want to do is get this room done, because I did say I was going to actually get it sorted, and I haven't yet. So let's do that. It's a bit. I think it's this. Yeah, that is what it is. So it's just making teas. And this is going to be the same as down the bottom. Now, I could use the clone tool, and to be honest with you, I probably should have done. There's no reason why I can't do it now, actually. Why not? I just want to check. Temperature. Temperature's good because it's all indoors. So do we put any more temperature control anywhere? At the moment, I don't think we need to. Essentially, considering it is in... Oh, this is fall, and it's still like temperature 17 degrees. A little bit chilly, I guess, for some people. But, no, it's alright. We don't really need to warm it up, which is good. I was surprised about that, actually. Surprised just how warm this thing is. I guess it's because there's no outdoors. The whole thing, it's actually rooms within rooms, technically. Like, mechanically, for the game. This is one big room. And then we've got the rooms inside that. And then we've got all these areas that generate heat, but then spread everywhere. So, you know, it's okay, I guess. Room quality, you can see these are 2s because of the size. And that'll be the minimum 1. Laundry distribution is good. That's fine. So, what we'll do, we'll go over to quick build and clone. And we will clone from... Actually, we'll just do... It's probably easier if I just do this. Right? And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And obviously it's only going to copy the bits that we need. So it's not going to rebuy the walls and the beds and stuff like that. It just buys the bits it needs to. Excellent. And naturally, vault flooring as well. Which we'll put in like that. Okay. Excellent. And as you can see, the overall intake's going up as well. So current sleep time, it will go over to a shower time, which is something I'm a little bit concerned about because there's a lot of people having to wander through places. That is without power. Why is that without power? It said it was without power. Ah, it's not without power, I don't think. I think it's just saying it is not connected. Now it is connected. Excellent. That was the extra one we put in. So there's a lot of people going over to the shower. Haven't heard any murder yet. And if we did, we'd have a problem because we don't have a morgue. So let's sort that out. This is our morgue, you see, around here. Since she just dumped them on the outside, which is fairly terrible, but whatever. Morgue slab, we will sort of like put them around the place like that. So yeah, you just dump them around there. Get them gone. Job done. And that door's not opening. That definitely says it's without power. That is so weird. Why is that? It can't be that. If it's that, I'll be very, very upset. I mean, not that upset. I don't really care that much, to be honest with you. But it looks like it is without power. That's open on trigger. That's open on trigger. You can set them to close on trigger as well, so they're all open until triggered. But that's now powered up according to that. And it does seem to be working. Okay, that's fine. Right, so just some water mains to go in. Like that. And across to there. Which obviously is because we're going to run a pipe like that. Large pipe. Just make sure everything's equal and works. So, you can see there's also laundry getting placed in the areas here. Haven't yet got CCTV, which is a bit inaccurate. Like, we would have CCTV all over this place. Like, that's how it would work. But it's going to cost a lot of money, and we've got other things to be getting on with. So, common room, I think, is one of them. We need to have... Well, we don't need to have pool tables, but we're going to have pool tables. And then you've got televisions and big televisions, I think. There's a TV. Have you got big TV? Large TV. It's the big old clunky one. Now, actually, that would probably still fit in terms of fallout, but I think we'll go with this little one, like so, against the wall, and that will then make us go for a... Not a bench, it'll be a chair. Like that. Oh, I don't like that, actually. Yeah, thinking about this, it will, it'll sort of spam one corner of the room, which is something we don't want. We'll go that later. Okay. So, probably have terminals up here as well then. And that'll sort of fix that. So, what else haven't we got? Well, for a start, we haven't got a trading area, otherwise known as visitation, which is what we're going to put in here. So, this will be visitation. And this room up this side, we just don't have a... we don't actually know what this is for, but I think it's going to be parole. Because we don't have one, but makes sense that we do. So, we will go over to our... Where is it? Is it called... It's actually called trading room. It is called a trading room. Excellent. So, there's a trading room. And it has to have a trading table or a booth. Well, the trading room is far too big, isn't it? It's far too big. Doesn't need to be this big at all. Certainly not for the amount of prisoners that we have. I mean, that will do. And then we can have a wall like that. Actually, cancel that bit. And then we can have another room at the back that could do something. I don't know what it can do, but it will do something. perhaps. Maybe even workshop. We could even expand it a little bit. Interesting idea. What do you think about that one? So there's trading. That's a grant done as well. We got Vault Tech Nutritional Experiment. Or the education program where they do the GOAT test. I think we'll go for that. Because we'll as always, we'll probably never get that done. Because nobody in the history of prison architect has ever got that done, I think. Go to deployment. Guard patrols. Naturally, we're going to have a patrol in here. This is where the outsiders are going to come. Ugh, the unclean. Savages. Or just family. According to that. You just see it's family members, so maybe not. Yeah, look. Don't say that's their lawyer. No, it just says trader. Just say trader. So we're seeing some good traffic in the vault. Don't know if that is a good thing or not, but either way, we're getting some traffic. So, over here. Let's dismantle all these. Oh, hang on. Bit of violence. And, oh, gang members are fighting, are they? 1, 2, 3 Okay, we've had a death. A scoundrel, that was, has died. The person is annoying to the other dwellers and often shares their secrets with the guards, meaning their dwellers might want to hurt them. Ah, yes, that is what's known as a snitch, and this is why we're trying to fix this thing over the right-hand side. What is more worrying, however, is gangs. We have 2 red gang members and 1 green gang member, which you would expect from the West. We get quite a bit, I would imagine. So, what we're trying to do here is we'll demolish all these walls. What we're trying to do is make separate rooms, you see. This entire thing. So, these will be cleared off. Go to rooms, we'll clear all that off. And then we'll check out our deployment. And that is still one big room, and it's really, really annoying. Why are these not separate rooms? I do not know. I really don't know. Danger level's going up. Let's have a quick look, see why that is the case. Bladder needs, bowel sleep, spirituality need. Yeah, spirituality needs going up. We'll probably get that in soon over there. We'll put a church or something. So, from this side, we are going to do that. The reason I'm putting a big wall across, I'm hoping it's going to generate another room, and if it does, then we'll be okay. It has generated another room. It's not ideal, but it's generated enough room. So, whether or not it changes it, once I put these in, will be a different matter. Hang on. There we go. And then walls again. Now, is it going to separate these rooms again? It shouldn't, because it generally makes more rooms rather than separate. Yes, so they're actually all big one room now. So this is still protective custody, but these ones... Oh, no, it's generated separate rooms. That's okay. Right, that's fine then. That's exactly what we wanted. Now, we just need to change that to a holding cell, like so, and there we are. So, speaking of holding cell, we haven't altered our policy. So, destruction, you will get essentially... searched if anything happens, because that's just the way it goes. I always run it like that. It seems to be a nice way of doing it. Release cutoff for parole we will have as a 20%. We'll use room quality ratings. So if you get if you just destroy anything, attempted breach of security, attack dweller, essentially these 3, we're going to give you 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 hour. That's fine. Attack staff, serious injury, public intoxication. We'll change that to curfew. Murdered, yeah, you get jail. Found weapons, you get jail. Stolen tools, you'll get a jail. And found chems, you'll get a curfew. I'll give them 2 to 4. You know what? All of these punishments are fine. It's just the length of punishment is perfectly fine. However, I prefer to change just a couple of these destinations about. So that's okay. Right. So, it is currently sleep time, shakedown, because we haven't done one yet, and I really am worried about finding tunnels, or rather not finding tunnels. We found chems, we found a vault dweller, you see we found jet, I wonder if we're finding like things like buff out or muty or something like that, or mentats. A lot of this stuff's been removed from Fallout. Like, a lot of the things that were in the previous games have been removed from it. So there's a fork, which, yeah, fine, whatever. Been stolen from over here. We haven't got any metal detectors as well. I know that's something that people mentioned. They said, hang on, you haven't got any metal detectors? No, we haven't. And honestly, that's just an oversight. That's the only reason why we haven't got one. So what I'll do is I will put metal detector in here. I didn't find much, that's fine. Put a metal detector there. We can do the same in the kitchen if we want to, but you know what? I think if we're going to put them anywhere, we'll put them there. There you go. There's your metal detectors. And my God, we've got more than enough money to really crack on here. I'm getting good money. Good money. Actually, I think we'll leave it there because we are cracking on quite well. Not bad building at all. That's got... Why has it got failed? Oh, that's a holding area. Oops! Did the same thing. Jail cell. There we go. Right. So, not a bad bit of building. Got a lot of metal detectors in and got some prisoners in. Actually, 27 out of maximum 29. But obviously these two here are not shared, so they can't go in there. So, not bad. And that door is not opening for some reason because nobody is assigned that door control system, which is where the vault just falls down, essentially. So, not bad at all. We're going to leave it there. What do we want to do next episode? I think... Go for the education program grant. We do need to get some classrooms, school desks. We definitely need to get the chapel up and running because there's a lot of needs for that. We have a lot of preachers as well. We also need to have a quick look at our prisoners. Actually, probably not a quick look, quite a long look. To see who we've got. We've actually got 3 gang members here. Sorry, 4 gang members. 3 gangs, and we got 3 gangs, 4 members in total, 2 red, 1 green, 1 blue. Obviously, none of them are leaders or anything, so we're not going to get any more, but they are coming in. They'd be raiders, essentially. That's what they are. And we've got some traits, as you can see. We've got adamantium skeleton. I don't know how they've got that. That's a trait, isn't it, in Fallout? Party boy, stroke girl, gang member, zealot. We've got gunslingers. We've got potential CIs over here, which we'll sort out. And, yeah, it's just some traits there, but we do need to go around and make sure people are assigned to the right rooms and such. Anyway, as always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.